Talking about getting into the shady spots where we're able to get shade and keep the wind off the trees to keep our survival as high as we can. So we're tucking them here under the logs and trying to find some spots where we can really get some nice moist dirt and be able to protect the trees well. So as we trained them down at the Fort Rob flagpole area how to plant it, now the trick is selecting it in a way that they can do it. So you can see we've got a spot here that's in the shade. Here where our planting bar is, we're going to put another one. Yeah, they're 4 or 6 feet apart. That's a little tight, but these are good planting spots. That's what we want to do. So that's how we pick out where we want to have the tree. Again, we're shooting out of the sun, in the shade, and out of the wind is what we're after.
Okay.
Got our hole prepped here. I'm down, at least down as far as my trowel goes. Certainly make sure that we're making the spot where the tree changes from the upper part to the lower part being right where the ground level is. Putting our tree in, and we're making sure we're not J-rooted, we're nice and straight in the bottom. Then put in our dirt without our grass and be able to use your fingers. Really want to be one with the tree here and get your fingers in there and get all that air out from around. You know, those roots will die if they get air around them. And put that soil in there. Nice. Get it in there good and tight. You can even use your bottom of your trowel to push down and tamp it, or the handle of a planting tool. And then you got that to the point of where the tree changes from roots to upper area, and we're making a berm about 3 inches from the tree, about 3 inches high. Hold that soil back. You got to borrow dirt from somewhere else to make the berm, do it. Don't make it out of wood, don't make it out of rocks. Make it out of soil that'll hold back that water, and that's going to be a happy tree.
You can honestly tell the different areas that we'd like to see you plant the trees. Primarily in and around a lot of the deadfall, which is where the trees once stood before the fire, and that is was good in good growing conditions at those levels. A tree like this was planted again in the grassy area. You can tell that the tree is stressed. Generally what will happen by the time July gets here and the soil moisture drops, the tree will probably die because there is no moisture in around the roots. Again, the grass has pulled most of the moisture away from the tree. There again, we do not want you to plant trees in this area. Now, this is a tree that was planted this last year. It has already died, primarily because it is on a south-facing slope where the sun hits it, and yet it is not going to survive because of no shelter. There again, try to avoid planting trees in these kind of areas. The top of a ridge is not a proper place to plant trees. These trees do not have any shelter up here, thus as you can see they're already dying, and this is 2 months into the planting season. Here you can see trees are doing well. They've been planted in amongst the deadfall to protect them. The animals don't graze on them that way. Very important to a tree's life. As you can see, they're doing well. This tree, even though it is looking like it's doing quite well, it would have gave it a lot better chance if it would have been up amongst the deadfall, right at the base where the moisture from the shelter, the shade of the tree, the deadfall, giving that tree a better chance of survival.